Hi everyone, my name is Yunchi Wilson here at the MedEdge MEA booth at the Pure Lab Health event. And I'm here today with Dr. Bhawani Bhatnagar of Daman. And interestingly enough, she's on the different side of what we typically have seen today. She's on the insurance side.
Right.
So please dive into that. Tell us a little bit about that in regards to this event.
So the event has been very insightful. We had interesting discussions during the day. For me, it was actually very interesting to know how the laboratory and the diagnostics landscape has leaped forward in terms of innovation. So it's been a great experience listening to all the speakers, different speakers who brought in such very important topics and covered on some important aspects of the laboratory testing.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about how insurance currently works today in laboratory testing, and where do you see it going in regards to preventative care?
Right. So insurance, typically health insurance do covers all the medical necessary tests. So this is actually a part of all the insurance products at Daman. Now the insurance is also evolving as new tests are coming into the market. Let's talk about genetic testing.
Yeah.
So as genetic testing is getting involved and integrated into the clinical pathways, these are considered medical necessary tests, and then assessed for certain risk groups. These genetic tests are covered by the health insurance company.
Interesting, I didn't know that.
Now, of course, the coverage is a bit limited when it comes to preventive health.
Yes.
But then, as we mentioned, the regulatory framework is evolving, and on a case-by-case basis, or if the preventive tests are part of public health initiative, then it does get covered.
Interesting. That's really good to know.
Yeah. Of course, the disclaimer is that the coverage of genetic test varies by the type of policy, whether it is a high-tier policy or whether it is a low-tier policy. So typically, high-tier policies cover genetic tests.
Okay.
As compared to the low ones. But then let's see how the market is progressing, and then definitely the insurance market will also evolve accordingly in terms of coverage.
So what are some trends that you're seeing in the insurance matching up with what we're seeing in genetics and preventative health, even potentially longevity? What are some things that you're seeing that are changing?
So what we are seeing is that health insurance companies are using the health data and combining it with genetic data also to risk profile the members, offer various personalized wellness programs, formulate various health prevention strategies so that the population takes care of the health and they become in charge of their health. They imbibe a healthy living lifestyle.
Yeah.
And this in turn will also help to save long-term future costs.
Wonderful. I think we have one last question here for you, which is from a medical laboratory standpoint, what are some current trends that you see shaping the future?
So in fact, this conference has been an eye-opener, and from the morning I'm of course hearing a lot about the various type of tests. The most significant, of course, has been the various forms of genetic testing, which is like the precision medicine, the next generation sequencing. These are all really game-changer tests because they have remarkably improved the speed, accuracy of testing, and it is making a very important mark in terms of in the healthcare industry. And it's been very interesting to see such innovative solutions coming into foray.
Very cool, very cool. Well, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you, and it was very nice to talk to you.